Sawadee-kap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Thursday, February 17th. Welcome to Phuket XTRA, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. Police have arrested a 41-year-old Thai jilted ex-boyfriend who fired 2 gunshots at its ex-girlfriend's car as she was driving early in Phuket town on Tuesday morning. The incident started when the former couple, who had been broken up for 3 months, had an argument, and the 37-year-old woman drove away in her car, followed by 41-year-old Siray Music Food on his motorbike following her. He fired a shot in the air and then fired a shot at the back window of the car and a third shot through the windshield of his ex's car. Police say the man admitted to firing the shots, but not intending to harm her. Siray is now in custody facing charges of attempted murder in addition to several weapons charges. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. It took all of Wednesday, but about 50 people finally were able to rescue a Thai man who had essentially been hanging off a makeshift sling on the side of a cliff overnight in Patalung province. 47-year-old Amnuai Ratanachoitio was trapped on the side of the cliff that surrounded the Khao Hua Chang Reservoir in Patalung. Reports say that he had left a local monastery where he was staying and wandered into the area. He eventually found and explored a large cave up a cliff. He used a rope and tree roots to climb down, according to Coconuts Bangkok, but got stuck about 30 meters from the ground. He took off his shirt, tied it to nearby tree roots there, then tied himself, all to make sure he didn't fall from the cliff, and he spent the night there on Tuesday, until witnesses in the area finally saw him early on Wednesday morning and notified authorities. Although it took all day on Wednesday, he was eventually saved when rescuers rappelled down from the cliffs above. Before Amnuai was taken to a nearby hospital, he told reporters that he actually explores the area quite often and is known to frequently meditate in that cave overnight. He's now recovering from exhaustion. For more, visit the link in the description. Murder charges are going to be pressed against a 17-year-old girl after police say she admitted to not only strangling her grandmother at the home that they shared in Nakhon Ratchasima province, but that her 23-year-old boyfriend helped dump the body by the side of a road. The teenage girl and her adult boyfriend were arrested at a checkpoint set up in nearby Suphanburi province. When they stopped the passenger van and saw 2 people acting suspicious, police checked their IDs and found that it was indeed the 2 suspects who were attempting to flee on Tuesday. The whole thing took place at the home the teenage girl shared with her 62-year-old grandmother, and during questioning, police say that she admitted to having choked her grandma unconscious, then used a rope to tie it around her neck to kill her. She then, allegedly, phoned her boyfriend for help in disposing the body, and he, allegedly, took her body from the room, drove with his pickup truck to Suphanburi, put the body in a garbage bin, and dumped it near some bushes on the side of the road, then abandoned his pickup and tried to flee with his teenage girlfriend in a passenger van, which is when they were caught on Tuesday. The husband of the victim spoke with police and said he believed that the killing was over 100,000 baht that the grandmother had borrowed from a state railway co-op. On Wednesday, police took the couple to the home where the crime took place, but more than 200 angry locals had gathered outside the home, with police cautious about taking the pair out, fearing that the mob would attack them. The suspect said she was stressed staying with her grandmother, who prohibited her from having friends, girls or boys. She said her grandmother had always insisted on taking her with her wherever she went since childhood, according to the Bangkok Post. Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M Painting today. An undercover operation led to the arrest of 3 wildlife traders and the seizure of about 2 million bahts worth of tiger and leopard hides, along with live leopard cat cubs. Meanwhile, 29 macaque monkeys were rescued from an abandoned building in Saraburi province. acting on a tip from an informant saying that a group of illegal wildlife traders had brought 1 tiger and 3 clouded leopard hides from Myanmar for sale at a local resort in Kanchanaburi. A police officer posing as a potential buyer approached the traders. After negotiating a price, the undercover cop sent 20,000 baht as a down payment. Later on Tuesday, they all met at the Sukanya resort in Kanchanaburi, where police arrested the 3 suspects, a 32-year-old, a 39-year-old, and a 44-year-old. Police seized 3 live leopard cat cubs, the pelt from an Indo-Chinese tiger, 2 pelts of leopards, 3 tiger pelts, an oryx horn, all worth a combined of 2.2 million baht. Police say that, during questioning, the suspects admitted that they had killed the leopard mother and cooked the meat. They now face up to a combined 15 years in prison and/or a fine of up to 1.5 million baht if they're found guilty on charges of colluding in illegal possession of protected wildlife and colluding in wildlife trade without permission. The news comes as authorities in Saraburi province rescued nearly 30 macaque monkeys found restrained in sealed bags and boxes inside an abandoned building. Police were informed by a passing motorist who heard loud screeches coming from the building. Authorities went to investigate in the wee hours of this morning and found 29 live macaques, either stuffed in plastic boxes in the living room of the building or in bags hanging from a nylon rope strung in the bathroom. Another was found dead outside the building. Police believe it was likely the captive primates were left there by wildlife traffickers to avoid a vehicle search at a nearby police checkpoint. They would have returned down a side track to collect them after passing through it. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Expect the noise levels in Phuket to ratchet up a notch or two this weekend at the Siray Music and Food Festival 2022, where it takes place in Rasadar. On Saturday, over 100 Harley-Davidson motorcycles will form a procession and ride from Sapanhin to Siray Beach to mark the start of the festival and promote safe and responsible driving on Phuket's roads. More than 50 stalls specializing in seafood and local cuisine will be set up, with local musicians ready to perform as well. Additionally, boat trips to nearby islands will be available for booking at a special price starting at 299 baht, all of which aims to stimulate the local economy in the Koh Siray area this coming Saturday and Sunday. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.